Elders, I want to thank you for honoring this invitation of mine. I am aware you may be wondering why I called for this emergency meeting.
Honestly, Your Majesty, I am itching to hear you.
Well, I will go straight to the point. Against all odds, elders and council, I have decided that I will retire as the king of Ugwaji Kingdom.
What? Long live Your Majesty. I am concerned about this decision of yours. And I believe I'm about to ask a question I think is on the mind of my fellow elders. Why do you wish to retire?
Your Majesty, are you sick?
Elders and council, I want to thank you for your concerns. I appreciate it. But as you can see, I am not sick. I am actually hale and healthy. But I have come to the realization that it is better for us to leave the affairs of this kingdom in the hands of a young man who has traveled far and wide. I have not come of age myself, but we have a saying in this land that he who has traveled far and wide is of more wisdom than he who has not. It is based on this that I have decided to step down as the king of Ugwaji Kingdom so that my son, Obiora, will rule in my stead.
Is the prince aware of this decision, Your Majesty? Does Your Majesty think the prince will agree to rule Ugwaji while his father, the king, is still alive?
He will not agree to the king's decision. Obiora, I know, is attached to his farming. He cannot abandon his large expanse of lands of cash crops to come down here to answer the king's call.
Your Majesty, for him to travel far away to procure his farm settlement in another kingdom when he has access to lands in Ugwaji is enough to speculate that he will not accept this decision.
Your Majesty, there is sense in what my fellow elders are saying.
Well, unfortunately, this my decision is not one to be argued. I have taken a position, and what I have just said is the verdict of the king. It is final.
Igwe. Several years after your death, you still occupy an irreplaceable position in my life. My first bride, my first love. When Afoma feels frustrated about how I feel towards you, but I cannot help it, for you are the love of my life, and I will love you until I die.
My queen, you look worried. What is the matter?
Of course I'm worried. I'm actually upset. It's been 29 years I got married to my husband, the king. And he has never shown me love. He has never cuddled me. All I get from him is this coldness. Like my whole existence in this palace does not mean anything to him.
My queen, do not let it trouble you at all. Everyone can testify that you are the best thing that has happened in this palace. You have selflessly cared for the king and the prince. Even the entire kingdom. We appreciate you, my queen.
I wish those beautiful words came out from my husband's mouth. I wouldn't have been complaining.
My queen, you have no reason to. Whether he says it or not, you are the queen, the mother of his heir, his only wife. His reign wouldn't have been this successful if you were not there by his side. He may not say it, but he is aware of your selfless efforts in making this palace a beautiful place to dwell.
Thank you.
It's alright, my queen.
Those words make me feel good.
Thank you, my queen.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you, my queen.
Abueke, what were you discussing with the queen that almost made her shed tears?
Must you always meddle in other people's affairs? Ajonu, why are you like this?
You see what I keep saying? Yeah? Foolish people will always want to answer a question with another question. No, what is wrong if I care about what bothers the queen of my land? No, what is wrong? Huh? Anyway, gluttons will always want to protect the kitchen where they eat from. You keep eating. No, keep protecting the kitchen. Keep eating. For east, west, wah. No, one day, the whole palace will hear it. Wah! It will be that you have blown. I thank the gods that I am not one of you. No, keep eating. Idiot.
That's why they call you Ajonu.
So how is the palace? Our next home to be.
Nay, you can say that again and again. Everyone is busy with the preparation for the return of my fiancé, the prince.
I wish to be young again just listening to you. See, time to time, I've always known that we belong to royalty. My dream is coming true.
I've always known that my star shines brighter. I've always known that I deserve the good things in life.
But are you not worried that you may be in need of love someday? Yes, because I really can't guarantee if this union is of love.
Mama, power is love. Wealth is love. Influence is love. Love is getting the finest things in life. So, my friend, how is the preparation for the arrival of the prince? That's for the royal home to worry about. All I have to do is to open my arm and welcome him when he comes. He makes me feel lucky. In fact, you are favored by the gods. A few months from now, Olamiri will be addressed as the Queen of Ugwaji. Are you sure I can still have access to you? Like, can I come and see you at the palace? Why not? You are my friend. All I want is a test of royalty and all that comes with it. Does it mean you don't love the prince? All you talk about is wealth, power. What is the essence of love if you can't be comfortable? I don't know if your definition of love is suffering and helplessness. I don't really love him. Like my heart's beating at the very sight of him. My heart does not even skip at the thought of him either. I just want to be his queen, having the entire kingdom as a subject. Using my power the way I want, the way I feel. You're joking, right? Are you serious? You're going into a loveless marriage? Olamiri, money is not everything. Power is not everything. You are going to be in this for the rest of your life. What kind of mindset is this? Now I understand it's going to take a very long time to bring you out of this generational poverty. My friend, change your mindset.
I know that it's been hectic these few days in the palace. As you all know, my son, the prince, has been away for 6 years now. And he is coming back to assume the kingship of this kingdom. So I want all hands to be on deck. Every food, every meal that is prepared should be cooked well, okay? Everywhere must be spotlessly clean. I want him to feel at home when he comes back. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, my friend.
Good. You can all go back to your duty posts.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, my friend.
Welcome back, son.
Thank you.
On behalf of everyone in the palace, I welcome you back to Ugwaji Kingdom.
Thank you very much.
I hope your journey was indeed exciting.
Yes, it was, Father. Thank you very much once again.
Welcome home, son.
Thank you, Father.
I know you've missed home so much, especially the delicacies. But not to worry. I prepared something very sumptuous for you.
Yeah.
Well, I would love to test everything. I mean, I've been away for 6 whole years.
My prince!
How are you?
Fine, welcome.
Alamiri, how are you?
Fine.
Well, Mother, I would love to test everything. I mean, I've been away for 6 whole years. Well, I'm happy to be home. I mean, I have missed home.
I know. Well, Ifunanya, I want to thank you for taking care of the prince. You've always been there since childhood for him. I only wish you can remain there forever.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Oh, yes, Ifunanya. Thank you very much for taking care of my fiancé. It's unfortunate that the Queen's heart desire will not come to pass, as I'm the one to spend the rest of my life with him. But don't worry, your effort is appreciated.
How can I forget that you will be getting married to the prince, my queen to be?
Once again, welcome back to Ugwaji Kingdom, son.
Thank you.
Yeah, the very first thing we have to do now is to prepare you to take over the throne. I am certain you know that is why you are back in the first place.
Of course.
And the first phase in that process is to prepare you for marriage. And look at her. Olamiri. I am so certain she will make a wonderful wife. An excellent queen for you, just like your mother has been to me. Look at her. Is she not looking wonderful?
She is, Father. Well, Your Highness, however and whenever you want it. The good news is I am back home and I'm ready to serve my people.
Definitely. And I am so certain the elders will be delighted to hear that. So after meeting with the elders, everything can start.
All right, Father.
You're welcome, sir.
I greet you, my elders. I mean, it's been long. 6 whole years have come and gone and you all still look strong and healthy. All thanks to the gods.
As always, the words of our crown prince are always sweet and reassuring. Welcome. We are glad to receive you.
Thank you, my elders. Thank you.
Your father said he has discussed his retirement with you.
Definitely. He has affirmed your willingness to ascend the throne. But hearing from the horse's mouth is best to be sure. So, are you ready to be crowned king? Ready to defend your people and rule them well? Take them to the next level and expose our land to the prosperity your father spoke about?
Well, my elders, I must say, wearing the crown is a great privilege and an honor to me. And I promise to do my best not to betray this great honor that my people have bestowed on me. I will rule this land and take it to the next level. And of course, expose this land to prosperity and development.
Then, let's start by preparing for the royal marriage. Once more, welcome back home, our prince.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, my prince.
Thank you very much.
Why are you stalking me? You know what? I have always known you to be a desperate and an ill-mannered person. But I never knew you would go to the extent of ranting that nonsense in the presence of the king.
Whoever said the truth is bitter must have thought it out well. Whatever bad behavior you feel I displayed back there was nothing but the truth. I am the one getting married to the prince. I am the one to stay with him forever.
You and I know that you don't love the prince. You just want to have a test of royalty and power.
It takes a criminal to know one. So stop acting as if you are innocent. If the prince was to be a pauper, would you have stayed with him all these years? No. You know, you've stayed with him all these years and you were watching him getting married to another woman. Are you really happy for him?
You were nothing but a monster. Yes, that is what you are. Inasmuch as I would love to become queen, I will never scheme or jeopardize the happiness of the prince.
I was chosen by the royal home. I did not scheme my way or seduce him or even follow him around as if I live for nothing else. If anyone is guilty of all those, you are.
You know what? Talking to you is a total waste of my time.
How pathetic. After spending all these years with him, I still get to wear the crown. Poor little thing.
Hola, Mary. Have you met the prince? How is he? I know you guys had a good time together.
How could we? When he's surrounded by his restrictive mother and one so-called best friend. Well, I don't care. As far as I'm the one the king wants to be the next queen.
Hola, Mary, calm down. I know both of you need to come together and understand each other, but you need to let him be in charge.
I know the queen does not like me. But what I don't understand is, why did she approve of me getting married to her son when she does not like me?
How will the queen hate you and approve you to be her future daughter-in-law? Just relax. Allow her fall in love with you recklessly. I know she will leave you. Calm down.
If you say so. But as long as I get to control power, I don't care if the whole world hates me. So how is your grandmother? Hope she's getting well.
You didn't say you were visiting the palace. What a surprise.
Do I need to take permission before visiting the palace? Besides, in a few months, I will become a member of the royal household.
Do you really have the confidence that your daughter will last as the queen of this kingdom?
I know we've had our differences and squabbles in the past. But my daughter has nothing to do with this. So I advise you treat her well. She's all I have.
Can you stop backing? Or have you come to threaten me? Because it has been your stock in trade. Your area of specialty over the years. To think that a riffraff will become the queen of this kingdom. That's ridiculous.
Did you see I was backing? Fine. Touch my daughter. And I will not only back, but also bite.
A queen indeed. Let's see if she would last long enough to even wear that crown.
Have you seen the mother of the bride? She must be very happy. For very soon, they'll be welcomed into royalty.
I'm sure.
If only she knows it is her doom.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
Don't pretend like you don't know. You have been in this palace serving faithfully for over 2 decades. Not to know about the legend of the ghost. Of the first bride being sacrificed on her marriage night to the ghost.
Yes, yes. Listen, I will enlighten you more on whatever that bothers you. You understand? Just start the discussion from the beginning. I mean, from the exact point where we were started from.
Ajonu, respect your life and leave this place.
Leave this place?
This is a royal secret and should not leave the walls of this palace. Now shut up and leave!
Leave where? Can you withdraw?
I say leave!
No. Are you the owner of this place? Are you leaving?
Get back to work.
Listen, you have no right to ask me to leave. Yes! Because you are not the owner of this palace. You are not. You are nothing but a male servant. Maiden, a male maid that has exhausted her half-life serving as a maid. No. Leave. Who are you? Yeah? You think you can order me out? Respect yourself, oh, idiot!
Ajon, you are nothing but a jobless coward.
This is not metal. You see enemy? You pull out for everything that comes into this palace you eat.
Come and eat today now.
Idiot!
Come and eat today!
Go! Idiot!
Nemo, you don't look happy. What happened? Any bad news from the palace?
When she accepted you as her daughter-in-law to be, I was suspicious. Yes, because our relationship is bad. I have been suspecting her motive for accepting you.
You speak out of range, mother. Say it in a way I can understand.
I heard from the maids today that there is a curse placed on the first bride of the king.
Hey.
The first bride is taken by the ghost guarding the royal palace for sacrifice. She must surely die on the night of her marriage.
What? Sacrifice to a ghost? Die? It has to be a rumor. It can't be true. It can't be true.
That took me back to our king. He is currently married to his second wife. The first queen died mysteriously on the night of her marriage.
Mother, so I was chosen not because I was qualified, but for sacrificial purpose. Oh, unbelievable. They are wicked. They are heartless. I can't take this. I'm calling off the engagement.
Come back. Sit. Don't act so quick. I want to punish that evil queen who is willing to watch my only child offer the sacrifice. Listen, you will definitely become the queen without dying. Just give me some time. Let me come up with a plan. Trust your mother on this one.
Yes, I did. Please say. I have observed that you are no longer the happy and joyous person you used to be. Probably because of what is going on. You know I love you like my own daughter. My favorite.
So why then did you choose another to be the future queen instead of me?
Do you think that I do not remember that you are the rightful one to become queen? But I tell you something. Whatever decision we have taken is for your own good and safety. You will become queen. Okay?
I don't understand you, my queen. I mean, everything just seems so complicated.
Well, one thing I want you to understand is that no matter what, you will become the queen. At the right time, you will understand everything. I was informed that the barking dog is back in the palace. Can you tell me why you're here, Kunle?
How dare you trick me and my family? So you and your household plotted evil against mine.
Kunle, can you bring your voice down? The walls of this palace have ears. What are you talking about?
So you want to take your vengeance? Swear that vengeance is not the reason you want this to happen. Swear it!
You are overreacting, Akunle. You want to be a member of this royal household. You want to taste power and wealth. Do I need to remind you that everything good has a price? So stop feigning innocence. It doesn't suit you. You and I are together in this game.
You are wrong. And I will make you pay. I will show you what it means to play and win. My daughter will definitely become the queen. And she will not die. Just to watch and see me do it.
Let's watch and see then.
Why did you not tell me? Don't tell me you don't know about it.
About what?
The curse. The royal curse. Where the king's first bride is sacrificed to a certain ghost that guides the palace on her wedding night.
Come on. You're joking, right? Don't tell me you're joking because I know you very well. You're not the joking type. It's not a joke then. Tell me, where did you hear that from?
The news is all over the palace. Even the maids know about it. Don't tell me you are ignorant of it.
It therefore means I have been kept in the dark all this while. I will speak with His Highness, my father, right away.
How are you, son?
I'm fine, Father. Father, I have lost count of the times I have watched you stare at it. I think there's something mystical about me. And as your son, the next king of this great kingdom of ours, I'd like to ask, what is the mystery?
Well, son, you are misunderstanding everything. There is nothing mysterious about the bead. As you can see, it is just a very simple bead, but special, in the sense that it is the only thing I took from my first bride, a very special woman. Unfortunately, she died the very night we got married.
So it's true then. What? The existence of the cause. And nobody cared to tell me all this while. And now I am preparing for my marriage and someone has to be sacrificed.
Listen, son, I don't know the people you have been listening to, but I have to warn you. Don't bother yourself about all those. Concern yourself with your marriage that is coming. Start in time to plan how you are going to rule as the next king of this kingdom. And begin to figure out how you are going to be a good king to our people. Okay?
There you go again, Father. Secrets, secrets, and secrets. What more have you to unravel to me? Does anybody actually care about my feelings? The choices I make? Is it that no one thinks I am man enough to be told the things I need to know? Father, at this point, I don't care anymore. Just make sure nobody dies and find a solution to this curse before my marriage.
The prince may love me, but I'm after his wealth and power. That which he's willing to give.
I really pity the prince. I mean, how can he be getting married to a woman who doesn't love him? That is pathetic.
The prince is not as innocent and great as you think. He can do anything to protect the throne. Don't even ask me what it means, because I'm not ready to answer.
Please bear with me. Just give me little time, please. How can I get the money if I don't work? My grandmother is still very ill. I cannot leave her in the house. Please, just give me small time. I will pay you back your money.
Who cares? And how is that my business? I'm asking you. Maybe you've forgotten. Let me remind you. You gave your land as a collateral for 3 weeks. The 3 weeks is gone. You have just 2 days. 2 more days to pay me my money and the interest. Otherwise, you forfeit your land.
Please have mercy. Please, I'm begging you. Please. In fact, the money you even gave to me is still even not enough. Please, I'm begging you. Just small. Okay, give me 1 more week. I promise I will work and I will give you that money back. Please.
I've told you. 2 days! 2 days!